Now serving 710 at window number 1.
709?
Well, I was here on Friday for just over 6 hours trying to complete that process. After I finally served my time, got to the desk, I was informed that I needed an inspection before I was able to register my car and a VIN ID check. So I went to Charlestown Police the next day and they said, no, the car is over 10 years old. I don't know who told you this, but you don't need a VIN ID check. Mind you, that's after 6 hours in line here. So I followed the next step and I called motor vehicle in Providence to find out just what was going on and what I had to do. And they said, well, what you really need is a safety inspection. So I went to a certified safety inspection station, got an inspection sticker. I was told to fax it in. I faxed it, followed with a follow-up call, and was told, no, you don't need this. So the whole thing is just a bit confusing for me, I'm afraid. And here I am one more time trying to complete the process.
Doors are open. Woo, we're moving.
This is taking a large chunk of my time. I've invested somewhere in the neighborhood of 14 hours at this point, and I still don't have a registered vehicle.
And you're laughing.
Well, what else is to be done? I remember a long time ago being told that comedy is when a tragedy repeats. You bang your head into a wall once and it's a tragedy. After the third time, it starts becoming a comedy, and that's kind of what I feel is going on here.
I got here at 6:40.
Now, they open at 8:30. Why on earth would you get here at 6:40?
Because it's better to wait 2 hours than it is to wait 7 hours. If you get here at 8:30, you can see all these poor people down the end, and they're going to be here all day.
Well, it is unacceptable, but there isn't 7-hour waits. We've been tracking wait times, especially in Pawtucket, and wait times, on average, are about 3 to 4 hours.
And that's considered acceptable?
No, none of that's acceptable. But when you don't have enough employees to wait on the volume of customers, then it's not a trade-off. But the thing that's going to happen is the customers are going to wait longer.
Serving 711 at window number 1.
Now, you said the average wait is 3 to 4.
In Pawtucket.
In Pawtucket. What about here in Washington County?
It's about that as well. It's about that as well.
You would think in a cash-strapped state that every person that goes to that window hands the state a check, that there would be more windows open, that they would employ more people to make this a more efficient process.
This particular branch is only open 2 days a week. This is our only branch in southern Rhode Island other than the AAA offices, which have limited transactions.
I think if Governor Carcieri had to sit here for 7 hours to register a truck or trailer or car or whatever, that by the next day this problem would be fixed. Or if Senator Reid or Sheldon Whitehouse, if they had to sit here all day long to register a trailer like a regular, normal, common Rhode Islander, this problem would be fixed. There would be no lines. It would be a 10-minute wait.
What about just putting more people on right now, hiring some people?
I don't have that authority to hire people. That comes from the governor's office, the state house, and the budget. You know, I don't have the authority to hire people. We would love to hire more people because we lost a lot of people due to retirements, but we don't have the authority to do that.
Am I going to need a number to get back in there?
Okay, once you leave, that's it. So decide.
Can't go to the bathroom?
Bathroom's right, is right there. Somebody's already in there.
Okay, on Friday at 3:30, we were herded into the space that's not under construction, and they lock the doors and you're locked in here till you get called on. And I think at that point I still had 140 people in front of me, and at the point there was not even standing room. I mean, we were shoulder to shoulder. And it was hot. Do you remember how hot it was? It seemed like maybe 5 numbers were called in maybe an hour's time. It just was progressing really slowly. There wasn't a seat in the place. There wasn't standing. We were jammed shoulder to shoulder. I'm at the registry. They needed to come over their facts. It seemed like a fire code violation at that point, with that many people in this space, and to the point where I finally actually just got worn down and tried to leave, and there's not even, wasn't even a marked exit aside from the door that was locked of how to get out. So had to ask somebody to just show us how to get out. And I wasn't the only one.
Now
People who were
serving
serviced couldn't find their way out either.
At window number 2.
It was alarming. It was alarming for a government-run system to not have those things in place.
Well, someone should calculate how many hundreds of thousands of hours of productivity are wasted by all these people sitting here doing nothing. Hundreds of thousands of productive hours spent doing nothing.
Now serving 713 at window number.
I guess all of us have the feeling that the state's larger than we are, and we've forgotten how to challenge.
Now serving 7